What's up, guys? Another day, another dollar. Today's video topic is your girlfriend dresses provocatively. Now, I got this idea from an email I was reading. I made a reel on it today. Also, thank you for 800K on Instagram. That means a lot. But the situation in a relationship has always been a thing. Your girlfriend wearing too little, or your boyfriend controlling what you wear, shit like that. Now, I understand both sides of the argument. Right? On the one hand, it's like you got the team that's like, don't control what your girl is wearing, which is true. Your girlfriend's not your property. At the end of the day, her choices are her own. She can wear whatever the fuck she wants. You know, and then people will be like, if you can't handle a bad bitch, don't date one. All that kind of shit, right? Now, the other side is simply, I don't want everybody looking at my girlfriend's goods. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's like the woman I love type shit. And, you know, I want that to be something that is mine. You know, it's like a territorial thing. It's like, I love my girlfriend. My girlfriend is fucking mine. Nobody else's. So why the fuck would everybody else look at what's mine kind of thing? You know what I mean? It's like, you're the one, you put the work in. You know what I mean? That's your girlfriend. That's the girl you love. You don't want people looking at her in a way that's sexual. That you almost want people looking at your girlfriend in a way of respect, right? So that they respect her. And then you get to also see the sexual shit. But I understand both sides, and at the end of the day, it's a boundaries thing, right? If the guy is uncomfortable with that, that's a boundary that should be respected. If she wants to dress that way and refuses to, that's a boundary that's to be respected, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, both people have to be okay with, you know, dressing like that, blah, 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 for it to work. If someone's not fucking with that and the other one doesn't want to change, then the relationship won't work anyway. You gotta call it. That's not something that you can like haggle over, because it's too small. Bigger issues will come up. So if you can't even settle on that, you guys aren't the right people for each other. Because a lot of dudes don't care. Okay, so a lot of dudes don't give a shit. A lot of girls want to dress that way. A lot of dudes, those kinds of people should be together. Vice versa, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not something that's gonna work out. Now, I'll tell you my opinion on it, right? Because I go to raves and stuff. This is stuff that I've had to, you know, and I wouldn't consider myself the controlling boyfriend, because I'm not, right? I don't look through my girl's phone, right? I'm a trusting guy. I'm big on trust and communication and loyalty. So if I trust my girlfriend, I don't go through her phone. I don't look at her location. I don't do any of that shit, because I don't care enough, because I feel like if she cheats on me, that's her choice, and then I'll just break up with her, right? There's no point in me doing all that extra shit to kind of like stop it. Like, that's always been me. So I'm not that controlling. But with the outfit thing, there's been times where it's not that I don't care, it's that we're around other people and that's embarrassing. It's like a bad look on me. And I say that because I'll put it in this perspective, right? I was at I went to a ski trip one time, and this guy one of our friends brought his new girlfriend, right? And we were all wearing like ski shit, and then she was like dressing in a way that was like provocative, in that like she had a shirt where you could see her entire titties through. Like, it was like a see-through titty shirt and like underwear, and like you could tell he was uncomfortable. Like, it was just kind of out of place. And if anything, all of us with our girls at the time we kind of pitied him, bro. We felt bad for him, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously he wasn't comfortable with it, but he just didn't say shit, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of went like that. And the one thing I hate more than anything, like, I don't really care about getting shit talked. I don't really care about like people like coming at me, you know what I'm saying, aggression. But when my friends look at me in a way that's like pitying me, that's when I feel like really shitty. And I feel like your girl can be an extension of yourself, and vice versa. Your boyfriend can be an extension of yourself. Like, as a girl, if you bring home like a skinhead racist, you know what I'm saying, who like, he has a swastika on his forehead, that's an extension of yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you dating this person, right? And if you're around your friends and your girl's like naked, they're all kind of just looking at you like in pity, you know what I mean, a little bit. And a lot of girls think it's like a controlling thing, right? It's not. It's more just like territorial, I guess. It's like, at least I'm gonna give you my perspective, right? If I'm dating a girl, I respect her. I love and respect her, and respect is big, right? So when people are disrespecting my girlfriend, you know, obviously that's a huge problem, because it's like, that's someone I respect if she's disrespecting herself, there's not a lot I can do. If people just kind of look at her as like a sleazy kind of like, you know what I mean? And that's just something people will look at her for. I get upset because it's like, I hold you in such high regard, right? And you're doing something that like are making other people look at you as not that. You know what I mean? They're just they don't see you as like cool, funny, and intelligent. They just think you're like a hoe. You know what I mean? That's kind of where my problem comes in. And that's just me. I'm not saying that everyone should feel that way, you know? So there's been certain hills I'll die on about that shit. And like, it's person to person, 100%. It's person to person. You know, and you also feel like there is the aspect of, you know, it's like, hey, this is a girl that I really love and care about, right? That I fucking, you know, put the work in and shit. And, why does everyone get to have what I have, but they didn't do what I did? You know what I'm saying? It's not that they're fucking her or anything. It's just kind of like that. It's a territorial aspect, right? It's like, it's a territorial thing. It's like, that shit's mine. Like, no one should, like, cut that shit off. And maybe that's just me. I know not all guys are like that, you know? Why you know, if you're taken, why are you still putting ads out? You know what I'm saying? Why are there still advertisements? Like, who are you trying to impress? Now, in my eyes, right, like, as much as people say it doesn't, like, I feel like as though my girlfriend's trying to impress somebody, right? It's wearing that stuff. Like, and a lot of girls would be like, no, I'm not doing it to impress anybody. I'm doing it for myself, right? And then if that shit's making me uncomfortable, I'll be like, all right, if you're doing it to impress yourself, like, this shit's over. You know what I'm saying? Because, and who can really say that I'm wrong? In that, if it's making me uncomfortable, that's my boundary. And like, who's to tell me what my boundaries are, right? I'm not trying to stop her. I'm just telling her like, hey, this is how I feel. If you can't do that, like, I don't think we're gonna work out type shit, right? And yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. And look, there's been times, bro, there's been times as a raver, dating girls that go to raves, there's been some fights for sure. But as I've gotten older, I kind of just know where to stand my ground more. You know, there's been situations where I just have to go through it and just be pissed off, right? And nothing feels worse than that. That shit is a shitty ass feeling. So yeah, you essentially at the end of the day though, don't try and change somebody. Just find a girl who fits your thing. And if you don't care, then you can date girls that do that and it doesn't matter to you, right? And you're chilling. It's just all about kind of like compatibility. It's more so, it's not really an action issue, it's more of a compatibility issue. Like, you just gotta either be okay with it or not and find a girl that fits in there. You know what I mean? So, but I will say, if everything else is perfect except that, then maybe that's one of those things you gotta fight over. That's a hill you might have to die on. But then you're probably gonna have to give some compromise and change something you do, as well. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a give and take. You're not just gonna get what you want in a relationship. It's a two-way street. So your girl will be like, all right, fuck, word, I don't like it when you do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all right, fuck. I'll give that shit up if you give this shit up. Okay, you know, it's like, she's like, I don't like you playing video games till 6 in the morning every night. And you're like, fuck, damn, can I just de-stress? Then sometimes it's like, fuck, if she's that pissed off about it, right? And I'm that pissed off about the dressing shit, we just gotta meet in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the only way. But yeah, I thought I'd make a YouTube video about it because it was an interesting email I got. I made a reel on it on the Horsemeet page. Code Horsemeet on YOUNGLA and Iron CRUE. And I hope you guys learned something. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.